Hey guys, I'm Jeff here, and I have a brand new guest for you guys. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself to our audience real quick?
Yeah, of course. My name is Mikhail. I am I guess, a part-time YouTuber right now, but I work as a tax accountant. But yeah, I create content for YouTube. I'm mostly focused on different side hustles, a lot of gig work, DoorDash, Amazon Flex, Uber Eats, and you name it. I try to do all of it.
All right. So today, Michael, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. He lives in Portland, Oregon, and today we're going to be talking about primarily about Amazon Flex, what you need to do to get started to make money with Amazon Flex. You've done this before several times, so kind of give people real quick if they've never done this before. Tell them real quick what Amazon Flex is in a nutshell, kind of what that is all about.
Yeah, of course. I'll do my best. So Amazon Flex is basically, Amazon. So when people order packages, you are the independent contractor where you use your own personal car to go pick up packages from an Amazon Flex or Amazon warehouse, and you pick up these packages. They give you a route, and then you go and deliver them. And there's different kind of blocks. There's basically the ones that, for example, I order a package. It's a 2-day delivery. There's that warehouse, so you go in, you pick up those packages. And then there's also Prime Now, which is the packages that people order for like a 2-hour delivery, or I think it's like a 4-hour delivery. I don't remember exactly how many hours, but I know it's some kind of hour deliveries. So that's Prime Now. And then there's also Whole Foods delivery. So if someone orders from Whole Foods, you go and pick up those groceries, which are already prepackaged, and you deliver them.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, guys, in a nutshell, like you said, you're going to work as a 1099 independent contractor. You get to kind of make your own hours because you get to kind of set your own schedule, and you get to, in a way, you get to kind of be your own boss. And you get paid. You get paid every day or every week. Or tell people a little bit about how that works.
Yes, exactly. So the cool thing about Amazon Flex is you get paid 20, or actually, yes, you get paid every 3 days. But if you do like Prime Now shifts, they also come with tips, which is the nice part about it. And those tips you usually see 27. I believe it's 27 hours after you finish your shift. But yeah, so like you said, you're your own boss. You set your own schedule. On obviously, it depends on what kind of demand is in your market. Some days I've seen where there's literally not a single shift that I can take, and some there's like so many. And usually during the snow days, those are the ones that are really the busiest, and they pay a lot more. So yeah, I think that's all I can remember for now.
Okay, now awesome. So I went on the Amazon Flex website, and it says you need to be 21 years or older. You need to have a valid driver's license, and obviously you need to have a car. It says you need to have a mid-sized vehicle or larger. I watched your videos, and you did it in a Prius.
Yep.
What would you tell people about how the hiring process works? Because basically, it's an app on your phone. The Amazon Flex is an app on your phone, and then you just clock in when you want to work, and then let them know when you want to work, and then log off when you want to be off, or kind of explain the whole hiring process and onboarding process if someone wants to get hired with Amazon Flex.
Yeah, so I'll start from the beginning. If I forget something, remind me. I'll go back to it. But basically, if you want to start, you go on the Amazon Flex website. You sign up. Again, it depends on your market. I've seen people wait up to 3 weeks to a month to get approved, just because it's not a bad, it's not a bad 1099 contractor job, because they pay pretty well. And so there's a lot of people that want to sign up. I think I waited for a few weeks. I know people that waited for 3 months. It really depends. So once you do that, they're going to get back to you and tell you if you're, ready to proceed with the background check. You go through the background check, you submit your driver license, just the usual stuff when you're getting hired. And then, you just begin. And when you get approved, they have like an onboarding, and everything is through the app. Everything, absolutely everything is through the app. The maps, when you're delivering everything, it just makes it easier, so you don't have to go on Apple Maps or Google Maps to look at your route. It gives you everything. It's much easier than some people might think. And so when you are already in, you can pick up shifts. And there's a page that's called offers, and it shows you for which day what shift is available. I think shifts go out 6 days or 5 days in advance. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
And once you pick those up, you start making your deliveries. I'm sure I missed something, so go ahead and
Hey,
ask.
it's okay. So tell people, this is what the people want to know. How much money can they make from Amazon Flex? I saw one of your videos and you were telling people recently that you made $37 an hour. I watched another video with another YouTuber. It was like a lady, I guess she was like a newbie and you were help coaching her. And her very first day, she went out there and made like $270 in one day, her first day doing
Yep.
Amazon Flex. So how realistic is it for someone? Because the reason why I like this gig, you guys don't need a college degree. You don't need 10 years experience. You don't need any special certifications.
Exactly.
As long as you're over 21 and you have a driver's license and you have a car and you're willing to hustle, you can go out and make some money, right?
Exactly. That's the cool thing about it. Like I wish I knew about it when I was going to college, because when I was going to college, I needed to make some money and I didn't know about Amazon Flex. But yeah, the cool thing about Amazon is you can make good money. And the most how to maximize your profit is to take the Prime Now, which are which are the ones that people order 2 hours in advance, or the Whole Foods, because those you receive tips. That's the best way to maximize your profits. In some markets, Amazon increases the pay for the warehouse deliveries, and they're all right. Sometimes they do pay up to like 25 $30 an hour, and that's again sometimes, which is good, that's great. But with the ones for Prime Now and Whole Foods, the ones you can get tips, those are almost always you can maximize your tips. Reason why, once you start doing it a lot more often, you get quicker. That's the biggest thing, is just be quick and just keep going at it. Because the reason in that video I made $37 an hour was because I finished a 2 hour shift. I think it was in an hour or an hour and a half. That's why it came out
Right.
to $37. That lady that I did that video with, she also did a lot of the Prime Now shifts, and so she got a lot of tips as well. Tips are always great. As a gig worker, that's what we strive for, and that's
Yeah.
the great thing about the Prime Now shifts. And to get down to the numbers, okay, when I guess this was during a specific time, like when COVID started, a lot of people didn't want to go out and buy their own groceries. And so my wife also did Amazon Flex on her own, like her own account, and I did on my own account. And for a 2 hour shift, she sometimes went up to like 110, 120 bucks. It was like 50, 60 bucks an hour. And that is doable once you get quicker at it. Right now, the tips
Yeah.
have gone down a little more, but you can still consistently make 30, 35 an hour. It depends on how quick you are.
Yeah, guys, I don't want to give you guys false expectations.
Yeah.
If you look on the website, I have linked down below to the Amazon Flex website to get started. They say on their website you can make anywhere between $18 to $25 an hour, and it
Yeah.
all just kind of depends on, because it's not like a regular job where you're getting paid so much money per hour. It just depends on how quickly and how efficient you are at your job. Because there's sometimes they get done early, so it may be a
Exactly.
4 hour block, and you may be done in 3 hours.
Yep.
And also, I saw some people that are, like I said, that one lady that just got started, her first day she made 270. So if
Yep.
someone is a newbie and they're getting started, how realistic is it for someone to say, hey, I want to make $300 in a day? Maybe they already have a full-time job Monday through Friday and they want to do something maybe on a Saturday or Sunday on the weekend, and maybe they need, let's say the first of the month is coming up. The rent is
Mhm.
due on the first and they need to make an extra $200-300 to make ends meet. How doable is that to do, well, maybe on the weekends, or somebody wanted to do it as a part-time gig or a side hustle?
Yeah, there's quite a few shifts that pop up for the weekends. I think, like you said, consistently what they say on their website, I totally agree with that. Consistently, you can make 18 to 25 without a problem. That I can basically guarantee you. I mean, if you go by the hours, just by how much they pay, they give you like a 2 hour block and they tell you we're going to pay you $37 or $38. That's already $18 to $19 an hour. For a newbie, so like I was saying, for a newbie, 18, 19 is pretty consistent. And when it comes to picking up shifts, there's like it becomes a little tricky, because Amazon, with their algorithm, they don't always give you just however many shifts you want to take. They do still limit you, unfortunately, which I think is like 3 to 4 shifts. Like the 12-hour shift that I tried to do, the maximum I worked for, I think, was either 9 or 10 hours. They just wouldn't give me any more shifts. I think it's based on their algorithm. It's kind of like a weird thing, but I think right now they implemented a new thing, which I don't know much about, unfortunately. Is they put you like into tiers, like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and if you're in the top tier, I think that you get like a priority for shifts to pick up before anyone else. And you go into the tier number 3 with being basically a full-time Amazon Flex driver and consistently working. And so they basically reward you for being a consistent driver on their platform.
Okay. Do you have any other tips or tricks or advice you could give people to help them be more efficient? I saw in your video that you had a big tote that you were using to help carry some of your items to deliver. But like, is there anything, because you've been doing this full time, guys? Not full time job, but I mean, you've had full time experience doing this gig, and our guest here has made $37 an hour working for Amazon Flex. Is there any other tips or tricks or advice you could give our audience to help them out, to help them jumpstart their career with Amazon Flex?
Yeah, I can't remember exact details, but I think the biggest thing is just to be, quick. Don't take too much of your time. Like when you're bagging groceries, one thing I can recommend is like if you're doing Prime Now and Whole Foods, bag them together. Like if it's one address, or I guess place it in your cart in the same place so that when you show up, you don't have to start digging around. Like spend that extra 5-10 minutes when you're loading up to put everything together, because when you're there to drop it off, you don't want to, especially if you're delivering to downtown, the worst area. Like you can't park and be parked there for 20 minutes while you're digging for the correct bags. Like have everything ready so that when you show up, boom, you put it into that box, or if there's 3 bags, you grab them and you go. Just to spend the least time as possible when you're delivering. Spend the extra 5, 10, 15 minutes when you're picking up groceries. Like it's going to save you a lot of time and you won't regret it.
All right, guys. Yeah, I wanted to bring him on to talk to you guys because I get emails from people all the time that are struggling right now with, cost of living. So I brought this guy on so we can talk about it, because think about it, guys. You get to be your own boss. You get to make up your own work schedule, and you can make really good money if you're willing to go out and hustle. Our guest said he made $37 an hour, and I saw a newbie on her very first day made $270 in her first day. Now, some of that was supplemented through making money in tips, but if you guys are willing to go out and hustle, you're going to make really good money working for Amazon Flex. Now, before we let you go, tell everybody where they can go by if they want to get more information. Tell them where they can follow you out on YouTube and Instagram, so they can go ahead and check you out.
Yeah, of course. Before I say that, I did want to say one last thing. Even if you're not 100% sure if you want to work for Amazon Flex, sign up, because the process might take a month. It's just be better to be on the platform for when you're ready to work. But if you guys want to find me, I am on Instagram. And on YouTube with the same handle, which is Mikhail, Mikhaxl. And yeah, you guys can find a lot more information there. I'll be doing a lot more Amazon Flex videos. And if you guys have any questions, I answer all my comments. Definitely comment down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Yeah, guys, for sure. Well, you got nothing to lose. It's free to sign up. If you try it out for 60 days, 90 days, and if it's not for you, it's not for you. But if you're like, hey, if you're like me and you have a free Saturday or Sunday, or maybe you have some free time in the afternoon and you want to go out and hustle and make a few dollars, you got nothing to lose by signing up. So, hey, you go ahead and follow our guests. All the links are going to be down below for YouTube and Instagram. And I have a link down below that will take you guys to Amazon Flex if you guys want to get started and get signing up. So anyways, I appreciate you jumping on and hanging out with us, man. And like I said, all our links are going to be down below to follow our guests. And we will catch you guys in the next video. You guys go out there and hustle and go make some money. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
Good luck.